Welcome back. So as I mentioned a lot of celebrities, understandably, don't want to do talk shows now because they think it's trivial to promote some of their projects. And this young lady has decided to show up, although she's not sure if she should. Do you want to come out, or you don't? No? You don't want to? You don't have to. I got more tapes of Anna Kournikova I can show. You don't. Stay right there. You want to? Okay. She's going to try. Our next guest plays lawyer Lindsay Dull on ABC's award-winning drama, The Practice. Please welcome Kelli Williams. So, you were booked here weeks in advance.
Yes, I was.
And you are reluctant to do the show, and it's not me. It's not me at all.
No,
you've been here before.
I enjoy you. I've been here before. You're very kind to me. It's I wanted to be respectful. I didn't want to come and do press for the practice. I didn't want to. It seems so trivial in light of today. But at the same time, everyone's slowly going back to work and trying to kind of have a little bit of the life they had, though it's very different.
Yeah.
And so I am, and so are you, and so is everyone.
Right.
So it's very sensitive. So I wanted to be respectful.
I appreciate you coming by. I think that's great. Patty Heaton came by yesterday, and she had been in New York, and they didn't have to go back to Everybody Loves Raymond until I think this week. You guys went to work the day last Wednesday?
We went to work Tuesday and were sent home.
Okay.
And then we went back to work on Wednesday.
Now, how was that?
Everyone dealt with it, the crew, the actors. It was pretty much rote. You know, you were just sort of trying to get through it, memorizing lines, the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
I wanted to just be hugging my children.
Yeah.
You know?
That must have been very tough to work. They couldn't, because it's an hour drama, those things, you guys work long hours, there was no way that you could have Wednesday or Thursday off.
I bet David Kelli, all of the producers got together and really talked about it to try to figure out what the right thing to do was. We had shorter days, I think, but we still strangely had to continue to work.
Yeah.
But our minds weren't there.
Yeah. Now you live in LA. You're not from New York.
I'm not. I have a lot of friends there. And
but how has it affected your life here in LA?
The way it's affected everyone's lives, I think. I feel closer to my family, my friends. I want to call up friends I haven't talked to in a while and tell them I care about them. It's that kind of thing.
It's being nicer.
You
want to be nicer. Remember what I said at the top about being nicer?
Yeah.
That was a...
Yeah.
I think I have a few more of those even, to be nicer. I had them somewhere, but I'm going to do some more of those. I'm going to do that the whole week. It's just be nicer to celebrities, right? You didn't show up tonight because we offered more T-shirts, Late Late Show T-shirts, did you? That wasn't it. Okay.
That wasn't it.
Being a parent now, last time you were, I think you were actually pregnant.
I was very pregnant the last time.
7 months pregnant. That sound
and
right?
now I have a 7-month-old. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does it change being a parent? Because Drew Pinsky was on last night. He says he is concerned about the future for his kids.
Absolutely. My son started school yesterday. And that in itself, as every parent knows, is such a weird day. And it's probably more about the parents than about the children. He's like, Mommy, I'm okay. Mommy, I'm okay. And I kept sort of inching towards the door and not wanting to leave, and even more so because of in light of things. And I just kept wanting, I needed another hug. I needed another kiss, you know. That's what's most important. I mean, I go to my kids' rooms every night now. Like, you know, instead of twice a night, I go 10 times a night to just look at them.
So you're irritating your children. You're bothering them.
Yes.
You're just all over it. That's too bad. You won an Emmy. You won an Emmy.
Not personally.
Not personally.
The show won an Emmy.
The show won an Emmy, but you carry the show.
Nice of you.
But what's your thoughts on the Emmys being postponed?
You know, if the red carpet, you can't walk down a red carpet and talk about your dress. You can't walk around and talk about your shoes and your jewelry. I mean, I've heard they're going to possibly eliminate the red carpet or maybe make it a fundraiser, which I think would be fantastic.
Right.
It's a 3-hour show that, you know, I don't know. I can't imagine the conversations they're trying to have to try to save it. I say don't even have them.
How does that work? Because I've heard some other people say maybe they shouldn't have them this year. But it's going to be in a few weeks. They've moved it back
I
quite a
think
bit.
it's been 3 weeks.
3
from
weeks,
now.
yeah. Do some of the actors and actresses feel they shouldn't even have it this year?
I think so. I mean, I think a lot do. It's
Yeah.
just right now that's the last thing on our minds.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just so silly. You know, it.
Yeah, but the other thing is, and it's just like sports, I thought it was such the right decision not to have football this weekend and to wait for the baseball games. But those diversions, like seeing if Barry Bonds can get 70 home runs, is just something that...
That's true.
It puts you
That's
back
true.
in a decent mood, you
And
know?
every day is a little bit more
Right.
healing and maybe getting back to the new world, you know, the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
And maybe in 3 weeks, going to a show like that might be an escape for some people to watch it and not
Exactly.
think about it, not watch CNN.
Right.
So maybe then that's okay. And
Yeah.
it's strangely part of my job, so do I go and try to continue with that, even
Yeah.
though it's superficial,
Right.
you know?
What'd you think of Ben Stein?
He's fantastic. He
Yeah.
came over to say hi, and I was a little...
perfect.
starstruck.
What was he tonight? Was he 10%, 90% funny serious, or was he 30, 70?
I would say he was like 40, 60.
40, 60
I think
funny,
maybe
yeah.
40, 60
You're saying the
funny.
looks. You're putting the
Pardon?
looks in there. You're
I don't
factoring in
understand.
the
I
way
don't
he
understand.
looks.
That's funny, serious.
He's a
Funny look,
He
serious
looks.
talk.
He's Ben Stein. Yeah. He wears sneakers with his suit.
I
He's a
noticed
great.
that.
He wears sneakers with his suit. We love him. He's a friend of mine. I really appreciate you coming by. Okay. Kelli Williams from The Practice. Right back with some music right after this.